Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday morning Qigong at Common Ground, virtually at Common Ground. So happy to be with you this morning. Actually, seeing some sunshine through my window here in Minneapolis. Yay! It's a lovely thing. And I'm hoping, noticed in that last couple weeks in the recordings that the sound wasn't great. So I think my AirPods weren't connecting. So I'm hoping they are fixed the problem today and that you can hear me clearly throughout the session today. Please feel free, if any of you can, comment to let me know how the sound is, if it's clear when they move away from the computer especially, but I think we should have a little more clarity today. And also just a little note, they're doing some construction at the end of my block. Some pounding is happening occasionally that may audibly seep into our session today. So I apologize. Not much I can do about that this morning. And let's see, it is just about time to start. So let's get going. Why don't you go ahead and find a nice position where you can have some space around you, about the length of your arms on either side. And let's begin our Qigong. And we begin by dropping into our bodies, starting to notice our breath as we gently breathe in through the nose and gently exhale out the mouth. Settling into the first part of our practice today, our warming up the joints and our clearing practice. I like to rock back and forth on my feet for a while, just bringing my attention to the sensations of the feet as they ground into the earth. Rocking into a center position, not too much weight on the balls of the foot or too far back on the heels. And then dropping down, bending the knees, softening the knees, feeling the feet firmly stable on the floor. You can just slightly screw the knees out a little bit so you're creating a little tension around the tendons and the knees and the hips, strengthening the integrity of the legs. And we relax the pelvic bowl, really letting it go. Like a weight is hanging down from your tailbone, allowing the low back to stretch out as we pull up through the crown of our head. And then rolling the shoulders up and back, creating a little space in the armpits, closing the eyes. Breathing in through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And we'll begin our gentle arm swings this morning. Finding ease and softness in this simple movement. Perhaps inviting a smile into your practice this morning. And just letting that movement come to a close. Take a couple of breaths, continuing to tune into the sensations of the breath. Dropping the mind into the body. And then a gentle twist at the waist, arms swing and ragdoll around. Beginning to feel some gentle movement, warming up the spine. And then coming to a close, let the arms just fall into the center, close the eyes, and take a couple of breaths to notice the sensations of the body and continue to drop the mind. Letting the stories and thoughts fall away to the earth with each exhale. Both hands out to either side, and one drops in front, one drops in the back. And just a gentle bouncing of the knees. Again, feeling this nice twisting in the spine and the rib cage squeezing the internal organs, waking things up. Warming and clearing. Allowing the arms to drop to the side of the body. And again, just take a couple of moments noticing, softening, grounding. Our last arm swing. And we twist to this each side, letting one arm come and hitting the top of the shoulder, and one hand is gently tapping the lower back. Beginning to stimulate the energetic meridians in the body, hitting gallbladder 21 on the top of the shoulder, and tapping the kidneys and low back. And then allowing that to come to a close. Take a couple of moments. Again, noticing the body. On your next exhales, continue warming up the joints. Exhale, chin comes to chest. Inhale, looking up. And slowly just warming up the neck, breathing into your neck. Looking over the shoulders, right to left. In any of these warming up movements, you don't want to feel any tension or pain. Really just trying to gently create some fluidity. And the ears come to the shoulders. So if you're finding any tension or pain, just backing off of that a little bit, finding more ease in the motion. And then let's do some full circles. Inhale up one side, exhale down the other. Again, anyone with neck injuries, or if you find your neck kind of crunching or feeling uncomfortable, use your fingers to support the back of the neck. Reverse that circle when you're ready. Also making sure you're continuing to extend out through the crown of the head, down through the tailbone. And coming back to center, we'll inhale, roll the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, back and down. And greeting your shoulders, your upper chest, back, your lungs this morning with kindness. Reverse that when you're ready. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. And let's go ahead and shake the shoulders out. We're going to do our 3 staccato breaths. So we inhale in short staccato breaths through the nose, exhale out the mouth. When we inhale, the shoulders come up to the ears. Exhale, they drop down. Let's do 3 together. And shake the shoulders out again. And inhaling all the way down to the hands and the wrists, circling the hands and wrists. Greeting the hands and the fingers and the wrists with kindness and a smile. Reverse that when you're ready. And finding ease and softness and fluidity in the movement. And we'll open and close the fingers as we inhale, the hands above the head. Exhale and release down to the side. Do this a few times at your own rhythm. And one more breath here. And go ahead and then shake out the arms a little bit, bringing the hands together, smiling into the heat and energy you're creating in the hands. And then bring that to the lower back, massaging the low back, the kidneys, and the hips, massaging into the sacrum using your fingertips, the tailbone, and then a gentle fist tapping the low back, hips and glutes. And then a gentle massage again. And then bring one hand in front, one in the back. Let's just circle around the belt on the waist. And then hands coming to the hips. I'm going to inhale, tilting the tailbone forward. Exhale, tilting the tailbone back. So nice pelvic tilt, allowing the breath to guide the body. Soft bend in the knees allows more movement in the hips. And circling one side, exhale around the other. Small circles in the hips. And reverse that when you're ready. And then let's take bigger circles to the opposite side. Inhale and exhale. And reverse. Coming back to center, let's just do a little bit of a washing machine or doing the twist, just gentle. Allowing the arms to drop. We're going to continue warm up the spine now with our spinal breathing. Inhale, opening up the chest and tilting the tailbone back. Exhale, rounding the back, tilting the tailbone forward. Inhale, opening. And exhale, round. Much like doing a cat-cow in yoga, if you're familiar with that, but just standing and opening the arms with you. Making sure you're still pulling up through the crown of the head so the chin is slightly tucked, keeping the spine aligned. You're not crunching your neck as you look up towards the ceiling. And as you get more comfortable and fluid in the movement, you may want to visualize your spinal cord from the tip of the tailbone up the vertebrae all the way into the crown of the head, and see these spinal bones porous and opening and breathing in fresh chi. Exhale, it's going to close and contract and release anything that no longer serves you in the spinal cord, falling to the earth like a gray smoke. Open and expand. Exhale, contract and release. Take 3 more spinal breaths together. And allowing the arms to fall down to center, shake them out again. And let's go ahead and warm up the hands again. Bringing this heat and warmth to one knee, massaging the knee, greeting your knee with kindness this morning. And a gentle slapping, waking up the knee joint. Massage again. Stepping back to center, we'll do this on the other side with the other knee. And a gentle slapping. And massage again. Let's step the feet together, hands on top of the kneecaps, and we'll circle the knees and ankles. This is one of those warm-ups I like to do sometimes in the morning, right after getting out of bed. This helps my knees and ankles feel better, and circle the other direction. So I'm not starting off with a cold engine. We got to warm the engine up a little bit, get the synovial fluid moving. And we'll step back to center, warming up the ankles now, hands on the hips. We'll point and flex with one foot. And of course, using a wall or a chair if you need extra balance. Circle the ankle. And circle back the other direction, breathing all the way into the ankle. Shake it out. Step to the other side. Let's point and flex. Circle in one direction. And circle the other direction. Shake it out. Stepping back, we're going to bicycle the whole leg. So really finding balance in the standing leg, grounding down, softness in the knees. Step back to center and let's bicycle the other leg. And stepping back to center. We'll do our stepping lightly, so finding that's a nice fluid motion, as if you were exaggerating a walk. Ragdoll arms. And maybe this is a good moment to remind yourself of that playful curiosity we can bring to Qigong. We can practice it in Qigong and hopefully strengthen that perspective in other areas of our life. Playful curiosity. And coming back to center, let's go ahead and warm up the hands again. And leaning the palms of the hands, leaning the eyes into the palms. Leaning them into the darkness and the warmth of the hands. Feeling the eyes relax. And we'll massage around the eyes with our fingertips. The forehead, temples, the cheeks, and the jaw. Massage the ears, from the top of the ears, pulling on the earlobes a bit. And taking our fingers, we're going to drag through across the scalp from front to back. And then taking the fingertips for a gentle tapping, the top of the head, the back of the head. And then dragging the fingertips through again. Coming to the neck, we'll massage the back of the neck, the sides of the neck, squeezing the shoulders. And then coming down the front of the throat, the chest, across the heart and the solar plexus. And let's massage around the belly in a clockwise direction. And palm over palm, landing here just below the belly button on the dantian. I'd like you to close your eyes for a moment. Soft belly breathing. Noticing the sensations of your practice. Continuing to release with each exhale, tension, softening into your body. Letting go of thoughts or stories, allowing them to fall to the earth with each exhale like a gray smoke. Sometimes I find it helpful to visualize my brain dropping into my belly. And the hands drop to the side. Opening the eyes, we're going to begin our rattling the bones. So a gentle bouncing and shaking as we inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Letting go of tension in the face, maybe bringing a smile into this practice. Playful, joyful. As we release any tension, anything that no longer serves us. Each exhale falling to the earth. And you can scan the body from the top of the head down to the feet. If there's any place that holds any tension or is having some trouble or difficulty letting go, just bring your mind and your breath there with a little extra attention. See where the mind and the breath goes, the chi follows. Maybe a little easier in the privacy of your own home to just allow any sounds to release that need to come out. There's a really a power to the vibration of sound. And let the gentle bouncing come to a close. Take just a couple of breaths to notice the sensations of your practice. And inhale, the hands above the head, gathering fresh chi in the palms. Exhale, bringing this down the body as we wash the body with awareness and breath. You need to take more than one breath to get down. The body will scan all the way down through the legs, out the feet into the earth. We'll do this a few more times at your own pace. And one more time. And inhale up. Exhale, palm over palm, coming down to the lower dantian once again. Just taking a moment. Dropping your hands to the side. We're going to end our warming up practice with our 10 full body swings. As we inhale, the hands clap above the head. Exhale and release down. We'll do 10 together. Let's begin. And Releasing back down to center, palm over palm on the belly. And shake the body out, maybe shake the legs out a bit as we conclude our warming up the joints and our clearing practice, getting us started on our day. I love utilizing that practice even if you don't have time for the full hour. That's a great thing to do every day, particularly in the morning. All right, so let's move on now to our inner alchemy, going into the internal organs, getting into some of our emotional transformational practice and our inner smile and 6 healing sounds. So go ahead and ground down into the feet again. So starting at the base, finding your feet hip width apart, nice and solid on that big toe and the inner foot, while still finding a little bit of screwing out with the knees. So you're finding that integrity and the structure of the legs. Pelvic bowls relaxed, relaxing the glutes, letting the lower back stretch down, pulling up through the crown of the head. Shoulders are relaxed, maybe a little space in between the armpits. And once again, dropping into your breath, letting the belly expand with the inhale and contract with the exhale. Inviting that smile into your practice today, letting the smile ignite in your eyes. So a genuine and true smile, you can tell, really starts in the eyes. So seeing if you can smile in the eyes and then allow it to spread out into the face. You're grounded down through the feet and the tailbone lifted up to the crown of the head. Letting go of effort. Softening into our bodies. And we'll begin our practice today with 10 ping chis. So this is an inhale through the nose as the hands come towards the body. Exhale, throwing it back out the mouth. Let's do 10 together. And roll the shoulders forward. And closing the eyes, we're going to bring our hands up to our chest. So bringing our hands to our lungs, and they can rest on the body or hover slightly above the body in this practice. And with your mind's eye, I'd like you to look inside your lungs, greeting your lungs with kindness this morning. Smile at your lungs. And the healing color for the lungs is a pearly white, like the moon. So I'd like you to visualize a mist of healing white light in front of your face. And on your next inhale, draw this white light into your lungs, penetrating your lungs, the cellular level. So seeing the flesh penetrated with healing white light. Exhale and release any sadness or grief holding tension in the lungs. Inhale white light, opening to courage. And exhale, releasing any sadness or grief, falling to the earth like a gray smoke. The healing sound for the lungs is Sia. And the motion goes like this. We inhale towards the lungs, exhale and push out. Sia. Let's do that 3 times together. Sia. 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 3 ping cheese. roll the shoulders forward. Bringing your hands to the lungs again and looking inside your lungs, seeing them filled with this illuminated white light, and feeling it relax and release, feeling each lobe of the lungs releasing and letting go, softening with each exhale. And smiling into your lungs today, feel your lungs smiling with you. Saying goodbye to your beautiful white lungs. A little massage will move in the creation cycle. From the metal element to the water element, so coming around, the hands will rest on the lower back. Close your eyes. And I'd like you to greet your kidneys this morning. Your kidneys are about the size of your ears, just to give you some reference. So, knowing what they look like and where they're located in your body, smile into your kidneys. And the healing color for the kidneys is a dark blue. So I'd like you to visualize a mist of dark blue light in front of your face. On your next inhale, draw this blue light into your kidneys underneath your hands. Exhale and release any tension caused by fear that might live in the kidneys. Inhale, opening to tranquility and wisdom. Exhale, releasing fear. And the healing sound for the kidneys is chway. And the motion goes like this. We'll inhale, rubbing the kidneys with our hands. Exhale, pushing out and releasing chway. Let's do that 3 times together. Inhale. Chway. 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 3 ping cheese. And roll the shoulders forward. Hands come around back to the kidneys, closing your eyes, looking into your beautiful blue kidneys, seeing them illuminated the cellular level with healing blue light, and feeling them as they soften and open to this tranquil wisdom. And smiling into your kidneys this morning, I'd like you to see your kidneys and feel your kidneys smiling with you. Massaging the kidneys, saying goodbye to the water element, and moving in the creation cycle from water to wood. So coming around to the right side of the rib cage, hands wrapping around the right side, closing your eyes. I'd like you to look into your liver today, greeting your liver with a smile. I believe I think it's the largest internal organ is the liver. Mostly residing underneath the right side of the rib cage. And smiling into your liver, I'd like you to start to visualize the healing color for the liver and under your face, which is a emerald green. So picturing a mist of green light in front of your face. Inhale this healing light into your liver. And exhale, releasing any frustration or anger causing tension in the liver, falling to the earth like a gray smoke. Inhale, opening to kindness and generosity. Exhale, release anger, release frustration. And the healing sound for the liver is sure. And this motion will begin with the hands in a loose fist. The backs of the hands are together. We inhale, crossing the fists as we reach up. Exhale, elbows come in. Sure. So you're pressing in to the rib cage with the elbows. We'll do that 3 times together. Inhale. Sure. 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 And roll the shoulders forward. Hands come back to the liver, looking inside your beautiful green liver, seeing it illuminated at the very cellular level. This green light flesh. Seeing it soften and feeling it relax and physically release with each exhale. Smiling into your liver. Feel your liver smiling with you this morning. Go ahead and say goodbye to the beautiful green liver, the wood element, as we move in the creation cycle to fire. So bringing the hands up to the heart. And close your eyes, looking into your heart this morning. Really knowing where your heart is located in your body, what it looks like. Smile into your heart. And the healing color for the heart is a ruby red. So I'd like you to visualize a mist of red light in front of your face, illuminated with your kindness and your smile. Inhale this mist of red light into your heart. Exhale and release any hatred or bitterness holding tension in the heart, falling to the earth. Inhale, opening to love and joy. Exhale, let go of the tension. Let go of hatred and bitterness. And the healing sound for the heart is ha. The motion goes like this. We'll inhale, coming down to a squat. Exhale, releasing up. Ha. Do that 3 times. Ha. 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 3 ping cheese. And roll the shoulders. Hands coming back to your heart, looking inside the heart. Illuminated with the healing red light, softening and letting go of any tension or blockages. Allowing it to fall to the earth. Each exhale. Softening and opening to love and joy. And goodbye to your beautiful, tender red heart. This morning, we're going to move from the fire element to the earth element, bringing the hands to the left side of the rib cage. Hands resting here. Close the eyes. We're going to look inside to see our spleen and stomach. Greeting them with a smile. Meeting them with kindness. And the healing color for the spleen and stomach is a golden yellow, a very warm, healing light. Begin to picture a mist of golden yellow light in front of your face, illuminated with your kindness. We'll draw this yellow light into your spleen and stomach. And exhale and release any anxiety or worry that causes tension here, falling to the earth like a gray smoke. Inhale, opening to trust. As solid as the earth. Exhale, releasing anxiety, or overthinking, or worry. Feeling it release. And the healing sound for the spleen and stomach is whoo, and we do this motion one time. So we begin in the center. Inhale, the right palm turns up, left palm turns down as we turn our body to the left. Hold for 10 and release, whoo, back to center. Let's do that together. Inhale, hold, whoo. Three ping cheese. And roll the shoulders forward. Hands coming back to the spleen and stomach. Seeing this warm golden light penetrating at a very cellular level. And feeling it soften and release with each exhale. Smiling into your spleen and stomach. Feel them smiling with you this morning. Say goodbye to the spleen and stomach. And we'll move into our final movement and sound. Inhale up, exhale down, saying ha, like a wave through the body. Ah, integrating the upper, the middle, and the lower burners. If you'd like to visualize the rainbow of colors swirling together inside the center of the body. This iridescent rainbow light then circulating down your legs, into your toes, down your arms, into your fingers, up into the brain, into all of the internal organs, into your bones, your blood, your sinew, your skin, the sense organs. Ah. And coming down. Hands resting here on your dantian. Close your eyes, grounded down into the earth, lifting up to the heavens. And closing the breath. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the nose. Seeing this vital and vibrant energy illuminating your whole body. And feeling that whole body smile with you this morning. And releasing the hands to the side, shaking out the feet if you'd like. Resetting as we move from our inner alchemy practice to our chi cultivation practice. We go into our 18 movements. So once again, we start at the base. Always begin with the foundation, the feet, finding their center, bending the knees slightly. If you want to just press down on the inner foot and then the knees screw out just a bit, giving a little integrity to the structure, making sure your knees aren't coming in. And pelvic bowl is relaxed, stacking the vertebrae, pulling up through the crown of the head, space in the armpits, chin is slightly tucked. Closing the circuit of the breath, inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose. You can rest the tip of the tongue just behind the teeth where they meet the gums, the front teeth. allowing the back of the tongue to open up and the throat to open up, connecting the meridians of the front and the back of the body as they circulate through the practice. Grounding down through your feet, opening up your kidney one point, your bubbling spring, which is right behind the ball of the foot in the center of the foot. Seeing this connecting to the planet Earth beneath you, feeling your tailbone drop, maybe visualizing it growing into the earth, your dragon's tail, connecting into the earth. Bringing your awareness to the crown of your head, maybe visualizing a string of light growing up into the sky and through the atmosphere, finding the North Star, whatever that looks like to you. I'd like you to connect to the North Star through the crown of the head. And dropping your awareness back into your body, drop it into your belly, resting your mind here in your belly. Feeling grounded through the earth, lifted up to the heavens, effortless, soft with no tension, allowing the earth to feed you your structure and integrity, the heavens to lift you. And you are the perfect bridge between heavens and earth. On your next inhale, we'll float the arms up. Exhale, hands float down. Really dropping behind the breath, allowing the breath to guide the body. Hands waved by the lake. On your next inhale, arms open wide. Exhale, palms come together and float down, opening the heart at the top of the mountain. And smiling into your open heart this morning. On your next inhale, hands come up, palms face the ceiling. Exhale, looking to one hand. Inhale up, we lean to the other side, passing the gaze between the palms as we swing the rainbow. On your next exhale, hands come down, cross in front of the body. Inhale, reaching up and parting the clouds. Exhale, coming back down. We part the clouds to look at the sky. Feeling that strength through the legs. Allowing the earth to pull you up from the feet up so that as you come down, there's no pressure in the back. The legs are strong and solid. Exhale, hands come down. One hand comes behind, one is in front. Inhale, exhale, forward. And the gaze moves to the back hand again as we come to the cross of the body. Inhale, push forward, exhale, and then inhale back. This is silk floating on air. And coming back to center, inhale, both hands come behind the body. Exhale as they scoop forward, bending down, being mindful again of your lower back. Inhale up, letting the legs be strong. Rowing across the big lake. And hands floating back to center. Inhale as one hand crosses in front, and that same heel lifts up. Exhale, coming back down. We'll do it to the other side. Inhale up and exhale down as we raise the sun. On your next inhale, palms facing each other, feet stay planted. Inhale as we slightly look over the shoulder. Exhale, come to the front. Inhale to the other side, gazing at the moon. Exhale, hands float back down to the waist, loose fists at the waist. Inhale, exhale, reaching forward as we rustle the lotus leaves. Feeling grounded down through the feet, but a slight twist at the spine, playing with this more martial stance as we feel the power and the solidity of being grounded into the earth while remaining soft and fluid. Exhale, hands drop. Inhale, one hand crosses in front of the face as you exhale. One hand is by the waist. Inhale, the hands switch. And we float back the other way as hands wave like clouds. Exhale, hands come back to center. We're going to inhale, exhale, reaching down, scooping the ocean. Inhale up, and exhale as it falls over you. Scooping the ocean. Inhale, we rock back and forth between the front and the back leg. Mindful of the low back and knees. Exhale, stepping back to center. Inhale, and exhale, we'll go to the other side. Scooping the ocean, looking at the sky. Maybe playing a little bit what it feels like when you're stepping forward and back, sort of falling down onto the earth. Maybe you're growing up from the earth with the stepping. And exhale back to center. And inhale and exhale, pushing waves. We push the hands forward with exhale. Inhale, pull towards the body. Exhale back to center. Inhale, step to the other side. And stepping back to center, we'll inhale and exhale. Hands come forward and towards the heart with the inhale, rounding open. As we spread our wings, dove spreads its wings, smiling into your heart this morning. And stepping back to center, we'll do this to the other side. Inhale and exhale, rounding forward. And stepping back to center, hands fall to the waist, a loose fist. Inhale and exhale this time. No twist in the spine, just straight forward as we move into dragon emerges from the sea, solid and grounded. Feeling the power of that solidity while also playing with our softness and moving from our dantian, from our sea of chi, as the dragon emerges from the sea. And hands drop to the side as we inhale, doing full windmills. Exhale down the other side. Let's do 3 breaths on each side. And reverse that. And we're going to come back to center as we inhale up and exhale down. At the top of the breath, if you'd like, you can come up onto your tippy toes mindfully and exhale back down as wild geese taking flight. And exhale back down to center. As we inhale, opposite hand to foot rises. Exhale, it falls. So just like the stepping lightly but slowed down and intentional, as if you're moving through honey. If you're finding a little bit of trouble with balance, you might want to see if your feet come apart a little further, gives you a little more stability. So, just a little bit of a wider stance. Exhale, coming back to center. We're going to do our final movement, gathering the fragrance of the earth. So, we inhale and exhale, reaching down into the earth. Inhale, pulling it up, back the spine, rounding the crown of the head, and settling down into the dantian. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach, pull it up, and settle into your sea of chi. Hands resting here on your dantian. Close your eyes for a moment. And feeling all of this good healing energy in the body, this new vital, vibrant energy you've cultivated. And you begin to imagine it becoming a little ball of light behind your hands in your dantian, so located in the center of your body, gathering and attracting itself to each other as it forms this little chi ball. Your unique life force energy. And circle your hands in a clockwise direction, starting with smaller circles. They get bigger. And then reverse that, bigger circles to small. We'll bring our hands up in a prayer position at the heart. I'd like you to thank yourself for showing up to your practice today, for showing up for yourself and your body, your mind, and your spirit. On your hands to come apart a little bit, we'll share this practice today with our family, our loved ones, our pets, our friends. Hands a little bit wider. We're going to share this practice today with our larger community, our workplaces, our city, our state. A little bit wider. We're going to share this practice today with all the people in all the countries around the world, to all of the people on the planet. Hands a little bit wider. We're going to share this practice with all the sentient beings, all the animals, the sea, the air, the land. Hands a little wider. We show this practice with the planet Earth herself, for which we are so eternally grateful. And just a little bit wider, we'll share this practice with the cosmos, with which we are infinitely connected and from which we come from. Hands come back together in the dantian. Left hand, an open palm, right hand, a closed fist. We'll bring these together, yin and yang, the sun and the moon. Bow to our practice today, giving thanks for all the teachers that came before us. So thankful for the Common Ground Meditation Center for hosting all of these classes in the community, and for all of you that joined me from wherever you are. So thank you. I feel better today. Sorry about the construction noise, but there's not much we can do about those things. So I live right by Lake Street, and there's a lot of reconstruction from the uprising that happened this past summer. So Yeah, so we're doing some rebuilding around here, and it's just literally on the end of my block. So that's what's happening here. And just a reminder that all of these classes we practice down at Common Ground, so freely giving, freely receiving. If you'd like to if you feel moved to donate to the class and to me as a teacher, you can. Thanks, Luann. Check out the website at Common Ground. I think the information is below the video here, so you can check out their website, and there's places to donate. And you can put my name in the teacher box if you'd like to donate specifically to this class. Then 2/3 of the donation comes to the teachers, and 2/3 goes to, or 1/3 goes to Common Ground's operating costs. So I know I said I wasn't going to be here this week, but my cabin fell through. Unfortunately, they had to cancel at the last minute due to a broken well pipe. So we are looking to try to get away at another time. Oh, good. Sound was great. Awesome. Thank you for giving me that feedback. I think I just needed to make sure that they were connecting to the computer, and I was on the computer mic the last couple of classes. So I apologize for that. I'll try to be more aware of making sure that it says that it's connected. Great. Well, I'm, as usual, enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And be here next week with you all. And, feel free to go to the website at any time. All of these classes are recorded and live there if there's one that was a good one for you. So Ann says, I had a great image during the spleen stomach part of Amanda Gorman's shining golden yellow coat as she ran at the inauguration. I love that. Yeah, she was a golden yellow light, wasn't she? And her words. So excited for our young activists and artists. Wow, they're just blowing me away for sure. And she is a bright shining light. So that's a great image. I love the imagery that you can bring to it, whatever works for drawing that into yourself. It's great. I also wanted to say, for any of you that are still listening, that one of the things that I like to do with the healing sounds is, like, when you're doing the ping cheese, after we focus on the organ, focus that breath into the organ system. So, I mean, I think about Qigong, it's Qi, and Gong means work. And in a way, like, you are working this whole time. It's like the goal or the practice is to never go unconscious with this. That's, I guess, part of what, to me, makes it the meditation the strongest. It's like you are paying attention at all moments, guiding the breath, looking at things, adjusting. So if you ever find yourself going unconscious or feeling like, oh, I know this movement, or I'm bored, or something like that, just think about those little things, how you can deepen into the practice more. So finding, like, where are you directing that chi? Are you feeling the vibration in those organs and systems? So it's a really fun when you get to those levels with it. Lovely today with the sun out. Yes, it was great. Oh, I'm glad you didn't hear the construction noise, because it's banging away. I can feel it banging in my house. So thank you, Chelsea. Great. Yeah. Hope you can carry this good chi through the day. So I think I'm going to sign off now. Hope you all have a great day and a great week, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.